जान जब तक फिदा नहीं होती।
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, we are breaking down episode 7 of the hit drama series Muhafiz. The episode kicks off with a heartbreaking scene. Zawar's father is in the hospital, fighting for his life, and the family is completely broke. Desperate to save her husband, Zawar's mother takes off her last piece of wedding jewelry and hands it to Zawar to pay for the medical bills. But Zawar, being extremely self-respecting, immediately refuses to take it. His mother tries to talk some sense into him, saying, "Son, this is no time to be emotional. We can always buy jewelry again, but your father's life is the most important thing right now." Despite her pleas, Zawar's heart just won't let him sell his mother's precious jewelry. Meanwhile, over at Behzad's house, final preparations are underway. Behzad has arranged everything for Maruk's move to the US, ensuring she will have every facility she needs. Everyone is thrilled, and Paris hugs her aunt, telling her how much she's going to miss her. Suddenly, Paris gets a phone call and steps aside to answer it. Seizing the moment alone with Behzad, Maruk confesses how guilty she feels. She tells him that she feels bad that Paris has to stay behind just so she can go to the US. Behzad reassures her, saying, "Everything happens for a reason. Paris wanted to stay here anyway, and honestly, it would have been too hard for me to live without her here." After a warm goodbye, Maruk finally departs for the US. The scene shifts back to the hospital. Zawar is sitting right next to his unconscious father, sharing a deeply emotional moment. He whispers, "Dad, please get well soon." A few moments later, while Zawar is outside talking to his friend, none other than Mir Behzad Shah walks into the hospital. Zawar is completely stunned. He watches him pass by and mutters under his breath, "Mir Behzad Shah?" Determined, Zawar follows him and calls out to his assistant, "Sikandar." Behzad turns around, and the two finally meet. Behzad asks Zawar how he's doing, and out of the blue, invites him to his house the very next day. The next day, Zawar arrives at Behzad's mansion, but before he can even step inside, he runs straight into Paras. The moment she sees him, she gives him major attitude, saying, "Oh, hello." And just like that, the sarcastic bickering between them begins. When Zawar finally meets Behzad, Behzad gets straight to the point. He asks, "Do you know Wahab Durrani?" Zawar says he doesn't. Behzad then asks what he was doing at the hospital, and Zawar explains that his friend's father is admitted there. Behzad openly praises Zawar's bravery, prompting Zawar to ask directly, "Sir, let's cut to the chase. What exactly do you want from me?" Behzad replies, "I want you to work for me as my daughter Paras's personal bodyguard. Name your price." Initially, Zawar's pride makes him hesitate, but thinking about his desperate financial situation and his father's critical condition, he accepts. Behzad writes him a check on the spot. When Zawar looks at the amount, his jaw drops. He quickly thanks Behzad and leaves, staring at the check in disbelief the entire way out the door. Zawar rushes to the hospital to deposit the money, but when he gets there, he receives a shocking surprise. The hospital staff informs him that his father's treatment has already begun. Apparently, the hospital was running a 70% discount program, and his father's name was selected. Overjoyed, Zawar heads home and shares the amazing news with his family. But on the other side of town, a storm is brewing. When Paris finds out that Zawar is her new personal bodyguard, she absolutely loses her mind. She throws a massive tantrum, but Behzad firmly shuts her down, making it clear that his decision is final. Later, Paris's aunt calls her, advising her to calm down and handle the situation with patience. And so Zawar's official duty begins. He is handed a brand new car and a gun. Sikandar hands over the keys, saying, "This car is a gift from the boss. He said it would suit your personality. Cue a hilarious moment where Zawar acts like a total action hero and tells Sikander to take a picture of him, only to laugh and say he was just joking. Later, Paris decides to play mind games. Knowing Zawar is waiting for her outside, she deliberately stays in her room, watching him through the window to waste his time. But Zawar doesn't mind. He casually starts doing push-ups on the lawn. When Paris finally walks out and snappingly says, "Let's go," Zawar casually replies, "Hold your horses. Let me finish my tea and freshen up first. Then we'll leave." While Zawar is relaxed, sipping his tea, Aftab and his father suddenly arrive. Aftab is shocked to see Zawar there and demands to know what he's doing. Paras dryly replies, "He's my bodyguard." Aftab looks incredibly unsettled. At the end of the episode, Behzad introduces Zawar to his brother-in-law and Aftab. Ready to leave, Zawar politely asks, "Shall we go, ma'am?" But Paras, determined to humiliate him, throws a final curveball. "Take the day off. I'm going with Aftab." And the episode cuts to black on that massive cliffhanger. So guys, is this constant clash between Zawar and Paris gonna lead to something bigger? Will Aftab try to get Zawar out of the picture? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one. Bye.